Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fit with Lee Strong. Today we're going to do leg exercises. Today we're going to do leg extensions and leg curls. Two basic leg exercises, but very effective exercises. For future notice, future videos for legs, I will probably have a guest come in and show you the exercises while I explain them. There's a lot of really good leg exercises out there, but I can't do them because I have a bad back. As soon as I put a weight on my back, it's over. I'm in pain for months. So I'm going to have somebody come in and show you while I explain what's going on. And that's how we're going to do future videos for legs. But for today, we're going to do leg extension first, and then we're going to do leg curls. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do leg extension on this machine right here. And like I mentioned before, season 2, I'm just going to have the camera rolling. Eventually, I'll just start cutting out some break periods just to shorten the video. My first video was like, I think over 30 minutes long. That was pretty long, but I was talking through every break. But eventually, I'm going to go ahead and cut some of the break time out just to shorten these videos up. But right now, I got it rolling. First set, I'm going to do at least 4 sets. And my structure is I'm going to do 15 reps the first set. Then I'm going to go heavier, and I'm going to do second set, it'll be 12 reps. Then I'm going to go heavier. Third set's going to be 10 reps. Then heavier, fourth set will be 8 reps. I go heavier every set. I still get a lot of reps. To me, those are good sets. You're getting your reps and you're going heavier, but you're not going too heavy. So let's go ahead and get the first set in. First set, I have it on 100 pounds. Just want to get myself warmed up. I don't want to jump on too heavy and injure myself, pull a muscle, or anything like that. So my first set, 15 reps on 100 pounds. So let's go ahead. I got my machine set up the way I like it. Everything adjusted right. And let's go. 1, 2, 3. All the way up and all the way down. All right. Now, to me, that was a little easy, so I'm going to go down to 140 for the next set. So I dropped down 40 pounds. Yeah. Once again, optimal break times, according to research, is 60 to 90 seconds. So a minute to a minute and a half. But like I said before, I'm a lot older now. Back when I was younger, 60 to 90 seconds was very doable, and I did it. But right now, I'm over 50, and I need a little more rest time. So my rest period is in between 2 minutes and 4 minutes. I got to get my break because I want to get my reps in. To me, my reps are important. I want to get them in, get those movements in. Yeah, if you can do a minute and a half, that's awesome. But for me right now, I need a little extra break. See, when I was doing the weightlifting part, man, I was knocking it out. Minute and a half. And I had the recovery time to come back and do that next set, no problem. But now I just can't. Got to take my time. But like I said, right now I'm probably in the best shape of my life, physically, muscular wise, more like. Because now I'm doing the bodybuilding way, watching what I'm eating, make sure I'm getting my protein intake, getting more reps in. Still going a little heavy, but not too heavy, but getting my reps in. And it's been working out great. My legs kind of lack because, like I said, I have a bad back. There's certain exercises that I cannot even do. I was pumping out leg press for a while, no problem, killing it. Then all of a sudden, back started hurting. Now I can't even do leg press. You gotta listen to your back. Otherwise, your back. Once I hurt my back is messed up for months. So once you get into that and you realize that you're going to be hurting for months, you just stay away from things that hurt you like that. So there's certain exercises I won't touch, even shoulder exercises that I won't touch because I know they'll hurt, and I don't want that pain. I don't want that injury. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on set number 2. Now I'm down to 140. I went from 100 first set, 15 reps. Now I'm going to 140 on my second set, and I'm going to do 12 reps. So let's go ahead and hit this. All right, second set, did at 140. Now I'm going to jump down to 190 for my third set. So let me get a little rest. Whew. You have to excuse me. I made the first video, season 2, last Saturday night. I didn't get to post it until this morning, this Saturday. What happened was I went to work on Monday and we did a job and we were out in the rain all day. Well, it wasn't really raining that hard, but it was misty. And I was just getting over a cold. And I spent that whole day out there in that rain. And man, I didn't even make it to the gym that day. I felt so bad. I came home, walked my dog, took a bunch of medicine and passed out. Didn't wake up until about 11 o'clock at night. Then went and made my lunch and went right back to bed. My dog didn't even bother me. Usually he's bothering me to go out for that second walk, but he knew what was up. And then Tuesday was the same thing. I got home and I passed out. So yeah, and it's been like that all this week. Wednesday I felt better. Thursday felt a little bit better, and then Friday I felt like crap again. Ended up taking that nap and didn't wake up until 10:30. So I didn't even make it to the gym on Friday. I had to make up Friday, today, Saturday, early afternoon. So yeah, I was sick. So excuse me for the late video, because I'll get this video out probably tomorrow or Monday. But yeah, I was late on that one. Sick days. All right, gonna do set 3. Now set 3 is gonna be 10 reps. Now, like I said in my first video, when I say my first set I want to do 15 reps, that's just a guide. That's just something to strive for. Sometimes I'll say I want to do 15 the first set, and I end up doing more. That's just a goal right there. Like, second set was 12. Hey, I could probably do more. I could probably do 15. If I can, I'll do it. If not, 12 is good. I try to find a weight that's good for me to barely hit my goal. Like this weight, 190, I'm going to do 10 reps. Maybe I might just get 10. Maybe I can get 11 or 12. I won't know until I do it, but that's my goal, is 10 reps. But if I can get more, that's awesome. If I can't, I tried. But that's just a goal. It's not set in stone that you have to get 12 reps or 10 reps. Because I know some videos that say, do 4 sets of 12. And people are like, okay, 12, but they could probably do more. And they actually could probably do more weight. So fine, if you have a goal of 12 reps, let's say that, find a weight that will give you barely 12 reps. I mean, when you hit 10, you want to be struggling those last 2 reps. That would be a really good set. You don't want to do 12 so easy. No, you want to push yourself. You want to push yourself. You want to make sure that you're getting the most of your workout. So when I say I'm going for 10, hopefully I'm finding the right weight that'll give me just 10. When I'm struggling to get that 10. If not, I got to mentally remember that and go heavier next time. You got to make those adjustments. Like just said, if I can get 12, now I know next time I do legs, I need to go down a plate. Maybe that'll give me my perfect 10. So just my 15, 10, 15, 12, 10, 8, those are just goals, guides to get me something to look forward to and to achieve, to strive for. It's not set in stone. You can do more. You don't want to do less, but if you can, it happens, But just don't stop. Say, okay, I said 12, and I get to 12, but I can do 5 more. No, if you can do 5 more, do 5 more. Push yourself. So, just wanted to say that. Now let me get this. It's 10. Set 3, 10 reps. Yeah, like that one. I set out to do 10. I did 12. It's like that sometimes. Sometimes you have to write down your weights. I don't do that for some silly reason because sometimes I come here and do the same mistakes every time. But I do the extra reps to make up for it. So, yeah, I need to go a little heavier. So my last set, I'm going to go down to 230. So I'm dropping from 190 to 230 on my last set. So let me take a break. Yeah, those are not set in stone. When you see these videos on social media and they say do 4 sets of 15, most of the time when people tell you that, they're already jacked. You watch a video and somebody's jacked and you're like, oh man, I want to look like that. But when they tell you that they do 4 sets of 15, that's because they're already jacked and they're just trying to cut up. They didn't get jacked like that. They got jacked by working out heavy. Everybody starts off like that. They always start off heavy, get a pump, get bulky, and then they start cutting up, start going a little lighter like we're doing now, and do more reps. Then you start getting more cut up. So when you hear people say, oh, I do 5 sets of 12. Okay, and look at the person. If they're like like Mr. Olympia, okay, you're just trying to cut up. That's fine. That's not what I'm trying to. You're probably thinking that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bulk up, get my muscle to where you are, and then start cutting up. So, yeah, if you want to grow muscle, you're gonna have to pick or choose. When they say do 5 sets of 12, they're basically doing the same weight, like curls. They'll probably grab 30s and do 15, 5 sets of 15, and 15. Okay, but you didn't get huge like that. You did not get jacked like that. That's like me saying I got this from doing 5 sets of 12, 30 pounds. No, I didn't. No, I go heavy. I do 5 sets, but I start off maybe with like a 25, and then I go up to 30, and then a 35, and then 40, and then 45. You know, each set I go up higher. My reps get a little lower. Go heavier, build that muscle. See, a lot of people don't tell you that. I'm telling you that. You know, you can grow muscle doing high reps, same weight, but it's going to take longer. Definitely going to take longer. To me, if this makes sense to you, if you don't have muscle to begin with, why are you going to do exercises to cut up your muscle if you don't have the muscle already? Grow the muscle. Go heavier. Get your reps in. Grow that muscle first, and then start cutting it up. So that's why I do a lot of reps. I try to cut up that muscle, and towards the end of my sets, I go a little heavier to try to grow the muscle a little bit too. And I try to do the best of both. So let me go ahead and get this last set. This will be number 4, and we're going to get 8 reps. My goal is 8. If I can get more, I will. If not, it is what it is. Whew. Usually when I do this, I drop down to my first weight and go my drop set and try to do another 12, 10 or 12. So see how this goes. Yeah, I got 10 instead of 8. And that is 1 plate from the whole rack. So yeah, good set. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rep out, just get a couple extra reps in. Oh yeah. It's lightweight, but it hurts. So I'm gonna move on to leg curls now. So I'm gonna cut off the camera and move to the next machine. So okay, now we're over here to the leg curl machine. Now, same thing, 4 to 5 sets. First set 15, second set 12, third set 10, fourth set 8. Those are my numbers that I try to strive for. If I can get more, I'm going to do more. But sometimes I pick the wrong weight to start with and I end up doing 20 instead of 15, you know, and so on. Like I said, it's probably best to write things down. My memory shot. I get on here and I'll do something like that, you know, pick a weight, end up doing 20 instead of 15. But like I said, I make up for it with the extra reps. Yeah, like I was saying, you'll watch some videos on social media Um, they'll tell you what to do, but you have no idea what to do. Because like I said, they'll say do 5 sets of 15, and people don't know exactly what that means. Um, that's why I'm showing you, because when I did my season 1, I always say get at least 4 sets and try to get your reps in. Now I'm showing you so you have an idea, because it's it's confusing. If somebody tells you do 5 sets of 15, like I said, you might just grab a 25 and do 5 sets of 15 each set with the same weight, but that's not really what people mean. And if they did mean it, like I said, they were probably jacked already. They already had the muscle, so now they're just trying to cut it up. So, like I said, if you don't have muscle, you have to build that muscle first, and then you can worry about trying to cut it up. So you got to go a little heavier, build that muscle. And if you're already slim, that muscle is going to look good when it's growing, because you'll see it because you're already slim. Now, if you have a little weight on you, you have to do some cardio, try to slim up a little if that's what you want. And when you do that, then you'll start seeing the muscle better and more cuts. But yeah. All right, so I'm on here. My first set is 100 pounds. I'm gonna try to get 15, which, like I say, I always kind of underdo it on the first set just to get used to the new movement. And leg curls. Oh man, not this one, but the one laying down on your stomach and curling your leg back. That one always used to give me Charlie horses. Always. So I don't do that one no more, because I would always get up from that one and I always have that Charlie horse. Ooh. So when they came out with this sitting down one, I was like, oh yes, much better. So pick a machine or an exercise that works for you. That's what I have to tell you. So, okay. Yeah, I ended up getting 20 on that one. Definitely got to go heavier. So I started off with 100 and go down to 140. So it sucks having a bad back, because I really want to work out legs hard, hit them hard, get them growing, but can't do it. When that back starts hurting, it just lets you know you can't do it. So once again, I'm just taking my break. I'm gonna try to take a shorter break this time. Now my videos, if you watch my season 1 and you watch what I'm doing now in season 2, you'll know everything you need to know when you come into a gym. Just got to come in and do it. But still, if you have questions or anything, don't hesitate to ask somebody, especially somebody that works here, because that's their job to help you out. But if somebody ever asks me for something, I'd be glad to help out. Just give me, a minute to finish my set, and I'll help out. That's how I was at my other gym. I met a lot of people that way. That's how I got into doing these videos. But a lot of people told me, man, you help so many people out. You should do it on a bigger scale. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm making YouTube videos. So let's go ahead. Set 2, 12 reps. I went from 100 to 140. See how we do. Oh yeah, that was a better set. That 12 hurt. And I'm still gonna go for 140. Say 170. I'll drop down 30 pounds for set 3. So basically, these first 2 videos, I'm not gonna edit none of the break times out, but probably after this one, I'll start editing some of these break times out so I get these videos a little shorter. I just want to explain a few things. Just remember, when you do legs, stretch before you do legs. It definitely helps. I've hurt myself a few times just jumping on machines or doing exercises, leg exercises, and not stretching. And it set me back a few weeks because I had a leg pull a muscle. So stretching is definitely a good help. And when you do upper body exercises, make sure you protect your hands, wear gloves. You know, I've seen videos of people saying, oh, you're a punk or you're a wuss if you wear gloves. Well, guess what? I'm gonna protect my hands because I don't want those calluses on my hands because eventually those hurt. You know, and I wear wrist straps because I used to have a problem with my wrists. So I wear gloves and wrist straps. So I protect myself. I try to prevent injury. I wear a sleeve on my arm because my one forearm right here always gives me problems. So I prevent injuries before they even happen. So people can say whatever they want to say. Protect yourself because you're the one that's going to be here working out, or you're going to be the one sitting at home hurting because you didn't protect yourself. And if you need knee straps, wear knee straps when you're doing legs. Whatever, elbow straps. I wear elbow wraps when I do triceps. Without those, my elbows will be killing me. So it is what it is. I protect myself so I can keep going. So let me go ahead and get this third set. So I jumped from 140 to 170 on the third set. And I'm going for 10 reps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good set. And I need to bring this up a little. Alright, that was 170. I'm gonna go down to 190 for my last set. Ooh. Like I said before, I come here, it is 2:43 in the morning. I came here, it's a Saturday night, 2:43 in the morning. I'm in a 24-hour gym, and there's still about 15 people in here. So This gym, they blast music 24/7, so I got this noise canceling microphone, which helps out. It is what it is. You got to do what you can do. I can't do them during the day because I don't have the time. I work, and then I come home, I work out, and during the day, usually everything's busy. So this is the way it is. But I'm still getting it to you guys. Still going to show you how to do it. We're going to work, and we're going to grow together. So just going to let you know, there's no secret exercises to build muscle faster. There's no secrets. There's no, well, you take your supplements, you know, whatever it may be. You got to take your protein, your amino acids, you know, take some kind of recovery like glucosamine. You know, if you're just taking creatine, that's normal over-the-counter stuff. But if you're doing steroids basically will help you grow faster and recover faster. But I'm not pushing steroids because I don't do the steroids. So it's going to take time. A lot of people think that coming into the gym for a few months, they're going to get what they want, the results they want now. A few months ain't going to really do nothing, especially if you're first starting off. It's going to take time. It's going to take years of coming to the gym, dedicating yourself, constantly coming to the gym, at least 5 days a week. That's what I do. I'm going to try to put some before and after pictures. It's a slow process. It is. It really is. A slow process of hitting it hard every day. And it is a slow process. Even if you take a steroid, you're not going to just blow up overnight. It's you got to work it. You still got to put that work in. Still got to put in that pain, the soreness. There's something you got to do. So just don't think that somebody showed you an exercise and you're going to blow up in like 2 weeks. No, it ain't going to happen. It really ain't. I can show you all the good exercises, everything that bodybuilders do. And it's going to take time and commitment. And when I mean time, I don't mean months. It's going to take years to get to a good look. So don't give up. The commitment, the process is hard, but the results are they're amazing. You know, it's something that you did, and you're going to look good and you're going to love it. If your friends don't work out, they're going to be pissed. They're going to be like, man, I need to start working out. And you just, well, I've been trying to get you to the gym all this time. Now you want to work out? I got friends like that. So this is my last set, and I'm down to 190. I'm going to get 8 reps. And then I'll drop back up to the first set and get another 10 to 12. But yeah, just don't give up. It's a process, and it's a slow process. There's nothing fast about it. If somebody tells you they got an exercise that'll get you big in 2 weeks, don't believe them. Don't believe them. It's going to take time. Or you might get a good pump that night, and then when you wake up in the morning, that pump is gone. That used to piss me off. That's what made me strive to work out even harder. When I got that pump, looking in the mirror and you got that pump, you look good. And then when we wake up the next day, you're like, oh man, it's gone. So in my mind, I was like, you know what? I want to look like that pump all the time. So I worked harder and harder and harder. So now I'm at that pump size, just being an average, during the day without working out. Now when I work out, that pump even looks better, and I want to strive to get that. It's goals, man. You got to work hard to get them. And yeah, and trust me, you'll love them once you start seeing the results. You're gonna love it. All right. Last set, well, drop set. Ooh. Oh, that was a good set. Oh, that hurt. I'm just gonna rep out. Okay, that was a good rep out. Got another 12 in. Oh, that hurt. All right. So we did leg extension and leg curls. Now I showed you a good way to think about how to structure your sets. That's how I do mine. I go up in weight. Every set I go up higher in weight, heavier in weight. And that makes me come down in reps. But going higher in weight is going to help me tear that muscle so that it can grow back bigger. But I still get my reps. I got 8 on that last one. That's as low as I want to go, is 8 reps. My goals, like I said before, is probably 15 to 10. I try to keep it in between there, but sometimes I go to 20 and sometimes I go to 8, depending on the exercise. But push yourself. That was a good 8. That was a good 8. Definitely hurting. Like I said before, I just showed you 2 leg exercises, leg extensions and leg curls. Now, due to my back, I'm limited to what I can do. So I'm gonna let you know, you did leg extension, leg curl. You can do squats. You can do sumo squats. You gotta do calves. Don't forget calves. Ladies, don't forget calves. I see a lot of ladies with some nice thick thighs, but real puny calves because they don't do calves. Man, work those calves. There's nothing sexier on a lady than some nice calves when they're wearing high heels. As ladies, don't forget to do calves. So you can do sumo squats. You can do leg press. You can do hack squats. There's all different kinds. On the hack squat or even on the leg press, there's different positions you can put your feet to hit different parts of your muscles. You can hit your inner part, your outer part. You can hit more of your I'm drawing a blank right now. Your thighs and your man, I can't even think of it right now. But the back part of your legs. Just say that. And hit every part of your legs, man. If you can. Work them. Work each part, grow them all evenly. Hamstrings. I remember it now. So, yeah, this is 2 exercises. Me personally, I would do at least 5. I would definitely have calves in there to work those calves. And then I would do more exercises on outer thighs, inner thighs, your butt, your gluteus maximus. Hit it all. I'm going to show you more exercises. Like I said, I'm going to have some people come and do the exercise and I'll explain them because I can't do it with my back. But we're going to do this. I'm going to show you how to do some good exercises and show you how to structure your exercise, your routine. That way you get some good results. So that being said, that is it for today. So until the next workout, have a great workout.